am off on a journey. No, not that kind of journey. Alright, fair enough, it's a classic, but not right now. It goes on and on and on and on. I came up with a plan. Well, less of a plan, more of an idea. 2 days ago, I've got a rare week off, and I've had a unplanned idea. I've got 2 days to plan it. I spend the week travelling, wild camping / semi living out my car. I haven't been excited in a very long time, but this is working. This might be pretty big, you know. That's it. That's where we are. We are on the open road. I still actually haven't decided where to go yet. I'm aiming towards Snowdonia to start the week off with. So like I said, I'm on a journey. I have no idea where I'm going. No idea where I'm going to end up. All I know is that I need this journey. It's going to be a journey of recuperation. It's going to be a journey of rediscovery. But most importantly, it's going to be a journey of recovery. This 7-day unplanned adventure took me up mountains, through ancient quarries, around wooded lakes and into freezing tarns, with each day bringing a new lesson. Join me on this adventure as we journey down the road of mental healing and recovery. It's far too sunny for me. Just parked up in North Wales and now I've got to sort a whole lot of crap out because I didn't really pack properly. I just threw everything in the car. I just packed everything. Well, that only took 40 minutes to get ready. I packed one bag. To be fair, I've got so much stuff in this bag. I was here a couple of years ago. I am parked just outside the Rhinogs. Hopefully tonight I'm going to end up on top of that. Alright, stop here for a quick 10-minute break and to figure out where I'm going. Getting there, I think. I don't know, I can't really see the top of this one. My arse is on fire. Like the glutes, not the ring. Man, that's steep. Why do I do it to myself? It breaks me. Best thing about something that's broken, you can fix it. That was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed that. That was a tough little tester for the legs. Yes, 712 metres, Rheinog Fach. This is one of the best things I've ever eaten. Life has been weighing down on me recently, and I nearly forgot how to appreciate stuff. I started to forget how to be grateful for stuff. This I am very grateful for. Along with this view, it is amazing what gratitude can do for your mental health. When you start to appreciate other stuff, you stop such hateful self-loathing. Or is that just me? Just me recently, anyway. Okay, I'm going to finish eating this and remember how to be grateful. Alright, so I'm all changed, been washed, and full of steak, pasta and gratitude. And now I'm filling up on jelly babies and the last of my beer. I'll see you in the morning. It's a glorious mountain day. I need a wee. I just went out there for a wee. It's not very nice out there. With some sugar sprinkled over the top. Beautiful. It's not a bad way to start the day, you know? And then getting out of the tent and trying to put the tent down in this weather, that is going to be bad. So that's the way off the mountain. Slipping and sliding down this rock face. You know, I'm starting to realise why people make plans. On and off at the moment. I know, I'm going to head back to the car and then see where my next stop is. I've made it down to the woodland where I parked the other side of this quite big forest. Back to the car early and drive off somewhere else and explore that area. Already had a bit of a battering and we're on day 2. God damn, I love beef jerky. Normally after an adventure like that, I'll be getting in the car, heading back to work, but not this week. I have absolutely no idea whereabouts in this woods I am. I have no idea even which direction the car is. My legs are sore, I am soaked through, my kit is soaking and muddy. I feel so much more comfortable here. I don't know if it's because I'm alone. Yeah, that's one positive for being alone and for not planning. I have zero expectations of this week, this month, my life. I don't expect anything. Maybe that's not a good thing, maybe it is, I don't know, but it does give me an awful sense of freedom. So this episode is all about recovery. In particular mental health, especially mental health, because my physical health is being battered by these mountains. Last episode I had a bit of a breakdown really, which is good. Sadness is important. Been bottling that up in far too long. My life has changed massively. Not just different chapters, different books. I really needed to do something for me. And if you're watching this, maybe you do too. I think I'm a couple of kilometres away from the car. I am getting a bit peckish. I'll see you at the car. Oh. Coffee, Crocs, and hung the tent up to dry a little bit before I put it away again. Oh, first coffee of the day. When it was 1:30, I started to get the shakes. I'm going to start driving towards an old favourite of mine. And if I see a pub along the way that serves food, I'm going to stop. Well, that was a lovely pub lunch. Welsh rarebit with a side of chips. Never had it before. It's basically just cheese on toast. Delicious. Anytime I go anywhere, I try and order something that I haven't ordered before. That's one of the best things about having no expectations. You can just try absolutely anything, and if it doesn't go well, it's not the end of the world. Fortunately, that meal went pretty well. Right, I'm going to make my way out this car park and head on up to the hills. Right, it's been 5 minutes, time for the taste test of my rice pudding with cinnamon. It does look like rice pudding. That's a good sign. It's a bit crunchy still. Time for the taste test, take 2. That's good. That is a good dessert. Now, I always say I quite like these freeze-dried meals, but I know a lot of people don't like them. I think if you expect them to taste exactly the way that it says on the label, you're going to be disappointed. If you take it as just food, it's actually quite nice. Guess that's the theme of the day, isn't it? Expectations. Incredible way to improve your mental health. Acceptance over expectance. You know what, I really like that. That was a great phrase. I'm keeping that. Trying to learn how to accept things for the way they are rather than expect them to be different. That was really nice. Acceptance over expectance. Today has absolutely flown by. I need to do something that slows me down a little bit more tomorrow. I'm still going to be up and at 'em, but, you know, let's see what tomorrow teaches us. Good night. Another rainy morning. Oh, I'm so glad I bought this mug. Coffee is life. Bloody miserable weather. lamb and mint pasty with a cappuccino. And you just can't argue it. I feel like I could live my entire life like this. Let the weather clear up a little bit for this afternoon and go wander around a quarry, I think. And maybe climb a couple of mountains. Okay, just parked up at Dinnerwick Quarry. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. That looks tidier than my place. Just a small climb out of Llanberis transported me back to an 18th century slate quarry. It was impossible not to get my camera out surrounded by these 250-year-old buildings nestled in this astonishing landscape, overlooking some incredible views of the Snowdon mountain range. Yesterday felt like a bit of a rush for some reason, and I have no idea why. Maybe because I wasn't really just being very present, I guess. And photography has always helped me just be a lot more here. That's what I've been thinking about as I've been strolling my merry way round this quarry eating jelly babies. That's where I'm heading, right off in the distance. I promised myself I would never do this mountain again, especially this route again. Last time, I don't really know what to say. Exhausted. Yeah, it was awful. Oh my god. That felt harder than last time, 3 years ago. Maybe the mountain's gotten taller. My legs are pretty knackered after that climb, so I'm not going to do an awful lot of filming now. I'm just going to make my way down the other side. There is one more peak to get to, and then it's back down through the quarry. I've only got 3 hours. Better get a move on. All the fuck, climbing all the fucking mountains. I got momentum, let's keep going. You know, Considering it's an old slate quarry, they didn't half leave a lot of slate here, did they? Maybe they're coming to pick it up later. Because my legs are in bits now. Absolute bits. Might have to have a bit of a rest day tomorrow. Until then, let's get back down to the car. Man, there's a lot of goats. You lot are supposed to be up there, aren't you? Victory! Made it back to the car. I've got time for a coffee before I hit the road and decide where I'm going. You know what? That was a little bit stressful on the body, that. Still, 2 mountains done. Quarry explored. All in all, I'm going to say that's one good adventure day. Oh my lord. Legs and bits. I am going to have a rest day tomorrow. Being able to take my time and just explore and look around and amble around was so nice. We're always in a rush these days. No one's got time to be mindful. Constantly distracting ourselves. And for what? Like doing the photography stuff as well. I've taken hundreds and thousands of pictures and I am really quite happy with about 9 of them. But that's not the point of it. The point of it is to stop and look around. And drink this. And then make a move up to Keswick. Or towards Keswick. I love driving around the north coast of Wales. It's fucking stunning. So yeah, I've got an idea on what I'd like to do later on this week. And it is in the Lake District. So I'm heading that way now. It will take me till tomorrow to get there from where I am. I'm parked up in the middle of nowhere. I'm absolutely pooped. So I'm going to try and make a bed. Wish me luck. I think I've done all right here. I'm going to get in a sleeping bag and go to sleep because I'm shattered. I'll see you tomorrow. Hmm. 6:30. That was where I was roughing it last night. Can't say it was very comfy. Oh, I need a van. We have a bit of a rest day today, I think. Also, I do have a little bit of work that I brought with me that I need to sort out before I continue adventuring. Working on holiday. Should only take me a couple of hours to do what I need to. Then I can have some fun. Stopped off in Kendal to do some work. Went across the road to a climbing centre. The climbing centre, the main hall is shut. So now I'm off to Keswick to a different climbing centre in the hope that I can go up some walls. This is a bit of a funny rest day, isn't it? It's a very funny rest day. Oh God, this is not a clean climb. That is graceful. There's a rhino trying to get up this wall. Oh, nailed it. That's a long way up. Oh, Jesus. Funny rest day. That's been an interesting rest day. Driving around, picking up some food for later, and a new tarp. Because my old tarp had loads and loads of holes in it. So I'm going to have a nice little camp tonight next to a lake. I got sick and tired of being stuck in a tent due to rain, so that's why I got the top. That's not a bad kitchen setup, is it? Time to get cooking, I think. So I've got some bread, some rice, pepper, onion, chicken breast, and fajita mix. Onion in the pan. That's not a bad effort, is it? Burritos with a view. It is absolutely amazing out here. God, that was a lot of food. So I just got in the tent to remind myself how small it is. Yeah. Today was one heck of a rest day. For some reason, I just can't rest. I'm all one for self-care days, but my self-care days are like days like today, and it always involves chocolate. Today's theme really was active rest, wasn't it? I have to put effort into resting, and it can be exhausting, but if I don't, I feel awful. I go to sleep now. Can't wait to see what day 5 is all about. It's now 9 o'clock, so I thought I'd get up. Just got some water out this lake, filtered it, and now I'm boiling it, ready for a morning coffee. And all of my stuff for breakfast is still in the car, so I am going to dump all this kit, grab some stuff for a day bag, and wander around this lake. I've really enjoyed being amongst the trees again. Bit of nature time, reconnecting, that's what I need. Let's do that today. I've made it to the bottom of Thirlmere Lake. I just saw a sign. It's a 10-mile loop. That's quite a few miles. It's been really nice just walking through the woods. One thing I know that I do always find an easy connection to. It's nature. You know, connection is one of the 5 ways to well-being, a guide on how to improve your physical, mental, social health. Connecting with others, but I don't think it has to be with others. I think maybe just connecting with a hobby, with an interest, with a passion, for me, with nature. That's more than enough. Okay, I'm more than halfway round and my legs are already pretty tired. In fact, I can see the car. I'm gonna stop and have some food. Mushroom rice. Thank you, Uncle Ben's. Mushroom rice with some beef jerky cut up into it. So I've been on this solo trip, been alone the whole time. It's been fine. But then, back in the real world, I'm not alone. And I feel lonelier. Maybe that's because I'm not doing what I love. And this is what I love. Well, that's something today's taught me. Connect with what you love. On the map it does say dam, and to be honest, I don't think there's any need for that filthy f***ing language. And I have no idea where it is. Oh, I see. I'm standing on it. Oh, it smells in here. Before I relax too much, I take my boots off. Replace them with old Trustworthy. Fresh t-shirt on, fresh underwear on, beautiful. Old trousers, but who cares about that? I've walked around this beautiful lake all day, reconnecting with nature, which has been seriously needed. But just behind me is Helvellyn. I have climbed Helvellyn before, long time ago now, and it was in the snow. There were no views, and I doubt there'd be many views up there today, and I wouldn't make it up there today anyway. But it got me thinking, and what I think was that I should go climb it again. So I'm going to scramble up Striding Edge tomorrow. Let's finish this week off with a proper out there adventure. I started it in the mountains, I'm going to end it in the mountains. Then we're off. It'll do. It's always raining. This week, I really don't want it to rain anymore. I very, very nearly just started driving back. I am not comfortable. I am sore, I am tired. What I've done to try and boost my spirits is pack a bag. Usually I find packing a pack gets me a little bit more motivated. So I've packed my bag, ready to start. And you know what? It did help. I'll see you at the trail start. I'm going to take it slowly because I've got quite a while to go before the actual fun climbing starts. That's where I'm going, right up to the top. So I just started to climb and I'm so low on energy. And I just realised it's because I didn't have a morning coffee this morning thanks to my miserable mood. I also skipped breakfast as well, so coffee and a flapjack. I'm a bit worried that this gas stove is breaking. Just out of fuel. God, I'm catastrophising everything at the moment. Everything's the end of the world. That is why I need coffee and flapjack. To remind me it isn't. Coffee's had, flapjack's eaten, sun cream on. I really hope that energy kicks in soon. I am tired. I've been struggling with my resilience for a while now. Like the smallest thing doesn't go right and I'm snapping. Like I said earlier, catastrophising everything. Everything's the end of the world. Hopefully this mountain, this scramble will get me some of that resilience back. Okay, Striding Edge is behind me, but just over there is Berghouse Moor. So I might run, so I might walk and stand on top of that one before going back this way over Striding Edge. Right, Berghouse Moor done. Onto Helvellyn and Striding Edge. Right, now just got to scramble up there. After scrambling along that. Stretch. Time too fun. And there's the peak. And to think I nearly just packed up and went home. Resilience is rewarded, eh? Striding Edge, that was a lot of fun. I needed that. That was a lot of fun actually. Time for a sit down and some food. I've been sat down too long. God, I got chilly. Helvellyn via Striding Edge completed. Now let's go back a couple more mountains and then find somewhere to camp. That's Striding Edge from a different point of view. Right, nearly at the top of the next mountain, which to be fair has been mainly downhill to get to. Nethermost Pike. The next one is just over there. So that's High Crag at 884 metres. Now on my way to Dolly Wagon Pike. Dolly Wagon Pike. Outstanding views. Right, there's the lake. Honestly, ooh, a much needed sight to see. I feel like my resilience has been tested, especially this morning, and I've been rewarded for it. There you go, that's the lesson for today. Oh, that's the lesson. Resilience leads to rewards. Okay, I'm going to get down to this tarn as quickly as possible and then set up camp. I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so I had one of those silly ideas that you have and you regret them instantly because you know that now that you've had the idea you have to do it. Well, I'm very smelly. It's warm enough. I'm going for a swim. I'm not going for a swim. I'm going to go stand maybe knee deep in the pool. I can't explain to you how little I actually want to do this, but it's a resilience day. And I'm going to at least get my nipples in. I don't know if I can. Holy shit, that's a big drop. Oh no, I can't do it. I'm pins nearly everywhere. That's enough. Okay. Nope. How's that for a hanging system? Love it. That was remarkably cold. Right, wild swimmers, how do you do it? But more importantly, why? Why? Day 6, resilience is rewarded. And whilst I didn't go nipples under for a little bit of a splash around, I did get a wash out of it. So I am very happy with that. I smell a lot nicer than I did. It's amazing what soap and water will do to you. Food was outstanding. The reward I was looking for. And the carbonara was really nice, hydrated perfectly. Normally they're a bit of a sloppy mess, but oh, it was stunning. And because it's the last night of a big trip, I'm treating myself to another one, but this one's chocolate chip biscuit pudding. And I've got to say, it looks like poo. But tastes phenomenal. Food's eaten. Had an absolutely cracking day. It's been a good one, but I'm shattered now, so I'm probably going to fall asleep very soon. It's not that dark and it's not that late. It's getting to 9 o'clock now. But if I go to sleep early, I can wake up early. Try and make the most of tomorrow. I've got two choices I can make. I can either head down through the valley, which is a long but nice, gentle, slowly descending walk back to the car, or I can head along the top of all these mountains and get back to the car. Now, I am tired, my feet are sore, my clothes are stinking, I've got wet underwear on. I am uncomfortable right now. That's not a tough decision to make, really, is it? It got windy real quick. Just had a quick morning walk up that one, and the plan is to go up to the one behind me, which is way taller and looks way more punishing. It would be quite nice to eat, but I had about 2,000 calories last night, so I don't necessarily need it. So I camped down by that tarn. Now I'm halfway up Fairfields, and the wind is battering me at the moment. I'm very uncomfortable. The sun looks like it's threatening to make an appearance, so I might actually have some views at the top. Let's go see him. Now, I've mentioned type 2 fun quite a few times on my adventures. Put simply, it is seeking reward in suffering. It's finding pleasure in pain. It's being comfortably uncomfortable. Adventures force us to live with discomfort. There's literally no other choice. Turning back is usually harder than it is going forward. And although tired, sore, even broken sometimes, I feel most alive on top of a mountain.
If you take one thing away from this adventure, find something worth being uncomfortable for.
You know, I've been thinking as I've been scrambling up this hill, would I have done this week if it wasn't for YouTube, if it wasn't for the filming and all the content creation and stuff like that? Which really made me start to question my motivations. But then a Facebook memory popped up from 11 years ago. Look at the pasty white, sexy young ginger. Like, wow, I am glowing there. It was taken right at the start of a off-the-cuff camping trip 11 years ago. Jesus, 11 years. Oh, fuck off time, you cruel, relentless bitch. Anyway, that's what I got up to long before I ever thought about taking pictures or filming any of it. I adventure because it's what I love. And more often than not, it's what I need. And I YouTube because I like bringing you guys along. And the next one done. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired now. So I'm now sat at Gravel Pike. The one behind me just came from the Cape of St Sunday's Crags. I'm shattered. I am very uncomfortable. I keep saying it. But just getting comfortable with it, really. That's what adventures teaches you, is to be comfortable being uncomfortable. There you go, that's today's lesson. 7 days of adventures, 7 lessons. Who'd have thunk it? I'm gonna have some food because I'm starving. And then it's just down there. Over there is the Berks. And then drop down the other side of the Berks, basically back to where I parked the car. Adventure over. I've got to get there first though, and I've got to enjoy more of this view. Berks. Great name for a mountain. Now I've just got to make my way down Black Crag and basically back in the car. It looks quite steep on the map, so let's go have a look at it. Okay, it's fairly steep. You know, this week has gone by pretty damn fast. Christ, I needed it. Wow, I really needed it. I scrambled my way down here and just think about everything that's happened over the past 7 days.
Now, I wish I could say I had many profound reflections on the way down, but it was mainly just, ow, my knees, ow, my knees. God, I'm getting old.
What a 7 days that was. I started this journey in the car and by God I'm going to finish it in the car. I'm going to hit the road though and let some cool breeze go around this car for a bit because it absolutely stinks. Give me 2 minutes. Right, the smell has not gone away because I am the smell. What an amazing 7 days that was. So 7 days, 7 life lessons. Day 1, rediscovering what gratitude was. Day 2, acceptance rather than expectance. Day 3, just being present, focusing on the here and now. Day 4, rest, still be active about it. Day 5, connecting with what you love, just connect with it. Day 6, resilience is rewarded, so just keep going. Day 7, being comfortable, getting uncomfortable. That is what this no plan 7-day adventure has taught me. But I'm way more interested to know what it's taught you, what adventuring teaches you. So please head down there, put it in the comment section. I'd love to know what you've learned, what you get out of adventuring. Whilst you're down there, don't be afraid of that like button. You know, don't ignore the subscribe button either. They both could do with your clicks. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of recovery. Now, until the next one, have fun. Stop fighting around and get on with it. It's getting dark.
So stay tuned for nothing.
There is zero flavour to this. I plant this flag in the name of MR Adventures. Could be worse. Could taste bad.
This is what I would love to be able to wake up and sit outside and have a coffee without getting pissed on.
This is showing off now, isn't it? It's just bloody showing off.
What a ball ache.
See, because I didn't press the record button, I've got to do this whole freaking fiasco again.
Do I have any sauce around my lips? You can't tell because of the ginger beard.
Oh my god, there's a massive lake down there. Did not realise that.
Oh God, I made a mess. It was so cold, I've cut the bottom of my foot.
It's amazing how far Lego's come, hasn't it?
Oh, look at that. Oh, nasty. But there's a little cut.
Which way? No. This way.
I'm gonna snooze this and then I'll be back. Snooze.